Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Rajnikant and today's video will gonna discuss an introduction to streams, right? So in Java 8 that streams and Lambda APIs are introduced. So today's video will gonna discuss introduction to streams, and going forward I will upload a lot of videos on streams with different operations of streams. I will upload a series of videos, right? So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, then do subscribe it. Here you can see that button is there, subscribe button. You can subscribe this channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get completely notification from my side. If I'll upload any videos, will get a notification, so you will not miss any videos. Ultimately you will be get benefited out of it, right? So let's quickly start it. So streams, right? So already, okay, streams, already we have here the word stream, that IO stream, something is there in Java to read file IO, file IO, right? IO streams are there. So again, what exactly this new stream, right? So in Java 8, a stream API is got introduced, right? A stream API got introduced. It's a completely new API, right? In Java 8, and it's present in util package, util package, right? So this is a completely whole new API in Java 8, and it's completely different from IO streams, right? So what exactly this stream is, let's get to know. So streams are sequence of data or sequence of elements, or we can say it's a pipeline. So sequence of elements, right? Or you can say sequence of data, or you can say it's a pipeline, right? So in Java 8, lambdas got introduced and functional interface got introduced, right? So to leverage those lambdas and to do some different operations on collection, streams API got introduced, right? So if you are if you want to learn those streams API, first you need to know collection in details, collection in details, and lambdas, right? Why lambda means, in streams API you are going to use a hell lot of lambdas, you will gonna see, right? So to perform, why streams needed, then why streams exactly needed? To perform different operation on collection, to perform different kinds of operation on collection, operation on collection, right? So for this one, streams API is extremely required, right? So let me give you some quick example. So what kind of operations we can perform, you will see, and you will get a some basic idea. Then we'll go some uh, other details about streams, right? So already I have opened my IntelliJ idea. So what exactly I'm doing here, let me explain you. Here I am creating a list of strings. So here names is that list name, and I am calling list.of, it's a Java 9, and I'm creating a list. So here I am putting some random names like Rajni, John, Paul, Don, and Ria, right? So what exactly I want here, so whatever those names start with R, just collect them and put into another list, right? Just filter those names and put into another list. So what exactly I'm doing here, I'm creating another list here, list of string, list equal to new array list, and here I am iterating that names, right? So here I'm iterating using for each loop, and I am taking string value, and here in that if condition I'm checking whether that name start with R or not. If it's start with R, then I am putting in the result array I'm putting into here, right? And at the end I am printing that result. So let's run this one. Let me clear that console. Let's run it now. You can see Rajni and Ria is printing, right? So this is imperative and old school programming. Already still we are doing this way. Now let's see in Streams API how we can achieve this one. So let me comment this is out. This is the list, right? So I told you we can call streams on top of collection, right? So collection means only collection, not it's a map. You cannot call streams on map, only collection, right? So let's set on top of those things we can call streams. If you see here, let me call names dot stream. So this stream will return a stream, right? If you see here, it's returning a stream of strings, right? And then we can perform a sequence of operations on top of this stream, right? So what operations here we want? Some filter operation. We'll filter those names based on some criteria, like if it's a start with R, then filter that one. So what we'll do? We'll do some filter. So method is there, filter. I will explain details to these stuffs, and filter will take some lambda expression. I told you lambdas are must. So here it will take a lambda and we'll check name dot starts with R. So what we are doing here, we are taking this stream and we are filtering. if if that elements start with R, then filter it, right? So yes, we got that one. Then what we'll do, we'll collect those elements or collect those strings, then we'll convert into one list, right? So here we need to collect, then collect us dot, where is that one? Collect us dot to list. So what exactly it will do? It will collect those elements and will create another list, right? So let me store that list here. String filter result. It's filter result. I'm storing that one. Why it's crying? str. Okay, so here we go. Let me print this one and we'll gonna see system dot out dot println, and let's paste that one. Let me clear this one. Now let's okay, now let's run this code. Here we go. You can see Rajni and Ria is coming and printing in the console, right? So it's working perfectly. So this is the new style of programming. It's a functional way of programming and to perform different operations on top of collection, right? So here collection is a list, and I am reiterating, you cannot apply stream on top of map. Only it's applicable to collection, right? Hope you got clear. So let's understand what are the different kinds of operations we can perform on top of streams, right? So we saw a basic example how the a old school style programming, and in new style a functional way how we can achieve these things. I have completely explained these things. So now let's see what are the different types of operations we can perform. Types of operations, right? Types of operations we can perform on top of stream, right? So what kinds of operations we can perform? So there are two types of operations are there we can perform in stream, right? So one is non-terminal operation, non-terminal operation, and another is terminal operation, terminal operation, right? So let's understand what exactly non-terminal operation, right? So in stream we can perform different operation on top of collection, right? To achieve different kind of things, right? So non-terminal operation is a operation, or it's a in the method which will return a stream, right? A non-terminal operation will return a stream. While perform that operation, it will return a stream, right? So it will return a stream. But in case of terminal operation, what it will return? It will return either a primitive, or it's a collection, or it may return some object, right? So non-terminal operation it will return a stream, whereas a terminal operation it will return a primitive or collection or object. So let me show you some sample example if you are not if you're not able to get it. So if you see here, names dot stream, this is the collection. On top of that one I am applying some stream and it's returning a stream, you can see. And top of that one I am applying a filter operation. So this filter operation is a non-terminal operation, or we can say it's a intermediate operation, right? So this intermediate operation will return a stream. If you see here, the return type is stream, right? It's returning a stream. So this is a non-terminal operation. So non-terminal operations are will return streams or stream, right? So what are the different kinds of non-terminal operation? Let me show you. So filter, map, it's a flat map, distinct, limit, peak. Those are some non-terminal operation in stream, right? So I'll gonna explain you each of these operation in details in upcoming videos, so you no need to worry about those stuffs, right? These are the non-terminal operations. So these things will return stream. Now let's see what is a terminal operation, right? A terminal operation will return a primitive collection or object. So if you consider this example, after this filter will return a stream, okay? Then after this stream I am calling a collect operation, right? So this collect operation will return a collection. Here it will return a list. If you see here, it's returning, just see its return type is list of string, right? So it's returning a list, right? So here that operation is, that entire flow is terminating and it's returning a list, right? So here collect is a terminal operation. So what are the some other terminal operation? Let's see. If you see here, forEach a terminal operation, anyMatch is a terminal operation, noneMatch, some collect and count, allMatch, mean, max and reduce, right? So this operation I will explain in details in upcoming videos of a series of videos. I will explain in details with real-time use cases where exactly it will fit. I will gonna explain, so you don't need to worry about those stuffs, right? So already I have explained what is non-terminal operation and terminal operation in stream. Now let's see what are those properties of streams. Properties of streams, let me choose red color. Properties of streams, right? Properties of streams. So what are those properties of streams? So first property is uh let me choose some this one. Okay, so properties of streams. So what exactly those properties? First is streams are immutable in nature. Immutable in nature, right? So if you have already know the Java strings, so strings are immutable, you know. So immutable means what? You cannot modify that object, right? If you modify that one, it will create a new object, right? So like this, streams are immutable in nature, right? So you cannot modify the underlying collection. So if you see here, we are calling streams on top of this collection. Names is that collection, it's a list. On top of the list we are calling stream, right? So here you cannot modify that underlying collection. So underlying collection is it, this is the names. So you cannot modify these names, right? Whatever we are doing here, so here we are filtering those names and we are collecting into another list, right? So here it's creating a new list, right? It's not modifying that existing list, right? So you are not able to modify that underlying collection, right? So that's why streams are immutable in nature, right? So hope you got it. Now let's see that next property. Streams are extremely lazy in nature. Lazy in nature, right? So streams are extremely lazy in nature, right? I will explain you in a very good example. So let me tell you that example. So everyone is working from home, and they do their office work from home currently, as it's some pandemic hits, right? So everyone is working from home. Suppose your office is starting from 9:30. Okay, consider your office is starting from 9:30 a.m. and you are sleeping. It's a morning time, it's a 6 o'clock and you are sleeping, right? So your beautiful wife came and say, hey sweetie, wake up, it's 6:30 a.m. But you don't care about that one, you know. It's a 6:30, my office it will start at 9:30, so I don't care about that one, I will not wake up, right? So 6:30 done. Then later again after 1 hour it's 7:30 and your beautiful wife shouted, hey sweetie, wake up, it's 7:30 a.m. You don't even care about that one because it's just 7:30. Your office will start at 6 9 sorry, your office will start at 9:30. Okay, then again your beautiful wife came and shouted, hey sweetie, it's 8:30, wake up, it's your office time. Then you realize it's 8:30 and I need to be ready for 9:30 and you wake up, right? So that 8:30 is known as something, a kick. You got a kick, right? It's 8:30, I need to wake up, my office time is 9:30, right? So that 8:30 is known as some kick, right? This is some threshold time, and up to that time you are being in a lazy and you are not doing anything, you are not even wake up, right? So this 8:30, this 8:30 make you wake up, right? So this 8:30 is something called, it's a kick, or in streams API it's a called some terminal operation, right? I will tell. So in stream, until unless you are not applying some terminal operations, your stream is not going to evaluate anything, right? So it will be in ideal state, it will not execute at all until unless you are providing some terminal operations, right? Like this here 8:30, this is that kick or this is the terminal operation, and in 8:30 you wake up, right? So here also in stream also you need to apply some terminal operation until unless that stream will not going to evaluate anything, right? So suppose you have one collection, suppose this is some collection and you are applying some filter operation, filter, then you have applied some map operation, and and still it's a pipeline, right? You have not called any what else, that terminal operation, right? So until unless this will not execute at all, it will be in a pipeline, it will be in a pipeline, it's a conjunction of pipeline, data pipeline, but it will not execute at all on until unless you will provide a terminal operation, right? So that's why streams are extremely lazy in nature. If you see this example, so if you see here, filter is a non-terminal operation, right? And here we are calling some collect, this is a terminal operation. So if you consider here, if you are not doing anything, like you are not applying this terminal operation, and let me give you some sample here. If you see this one, right, on names you are calling this stream, and on top of that you are calling some non-terminal operator filter, right? And you have not called any terminal operator, right? So that time it will not going to evaluate, right? This pipeline is ready, but you are not applying any terminal operation, right? So it will not going to evaluate at all, it will be in lazy mode until unless you are calling some terminal operation, right? So if you consider you are calling that terminal operator, sorry, operation, right? That time it will execute. So hope you got this one, what is lazy evaluation in stream. So streams are extremely lazy until unless you are providing some terminal operation, it will not going to evaluate anything, right? So it will construct the pipeline but it will not execute at all, right? So we have discussed different operations we can perform and what are the different properties. So this is the basic introduction to streams, and the main agenda is, or the main aim is, we need to perform different operations on top of collection. On top of collection you can perform different kinds of operation like filter and map and some other operations we can perform, right? This, for this one, streams API is very important, right? So hope you got a clear picture, a basic introduction to stream API. So if this video is helpful to people, please do like, share, comment about this video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. uh, and it will give a what you can say, it will give a boost to me to upload such a more content in upcoming days, right? So please do considering subscribe, and just comment about in the comment about those videos what exactly whether it's a fine or it could have been improved. So I need some feedback, no, otherwise how I can evaluate myself. So please do consider comment in that comment section as well. So thank you for watching.